everybody. I'm going to start by showing you this painting. And I was going to look to see what video number it was, but I think it's the video right before this one. This is the painting that I tried to do that new technique on. It didn't work. So I did that slice and swipe. And I love it. And it reminds me of the other one that I did that I just sold on Etsy. So I'm happy that I have a similar one. I mean, it will never, you can't do two of the same paintings, but I'm really happy with this one. And that's an 8x8 canvas, and that one will be going up on Etsy as well once I varnish it. And you can... I don't know if you can see it. This Grumbacher is so shiny, so much more so than the others. So I'm guessing it's the paint, and I've said that before. But anyhow, oops. Good. So today I am pouring over this painting. This painting is just it seems just kind of flat to me. It doesn't call out anything. And I've been sitting on it for quite a few months now. So I used to paint over them right away. And in hindsight, I wish I had not for all of them. So now I sit on them for a while. So I decided to go over this. This one does have right here air pockets, little holes. So hopefully they won't get worse. But then I'm kind of wondering if they do. I may try and fill them with a little bit of like some powder and then resin over and see what goes with that. So this is going to be a black and brown and white painting. I mixed up, this is Artist Loft Black, and this is Raw Umber. And they're both mixed with Floetrol and water. This one does have treadmill silicone in it, as well as iridescent medium. So, and I put a lot in there, so it's really shimmery. And I finally came up with a good use for, this is that gloss gel medium that I used, and I was like, it looks the same. But when I was mixing this with the iridescent, it thickens it up a whole lot. So then because I mix it like normal, and then I add an iridescent. And then I usually have to add more water because it really thickens it up. And I had mixed the black too thin, so I was like, ooh, I'll put some of this in there. So I put a little bit of this in there, and it thickened up to how I wanted it. So that's a good enough reason for me to purchase it again, especially considering it's Artist Loft brand. So I think I paid $3 for that. And it'll last me quite a while. And especially if I'm only using drops here and there to thicken, that $3 is going to go a long way. So I'm glad I found a good use for it. I really wanted my Grumbacher Mars Black, but I must have used it all up. And it took me quite a while to even find a regular black. I found a metallic, but that's more of a grayish, and I didn't want that. So I'm just happy I found one. I always have to think what goes in first, comes out last. Okay. Yeah. You'd think I'd have this down by now, but I get confused. Oh, and this is my Dutch Boy paint. I have it just in a jug today. Oh, you know what? I better shake this up. I had had washed it out and then I poured the paint in it, but then as I'm pouring, I'm like, that looked really watery. I hadn't shaken it after that, so there's still some water in there from when I washed it. And I had to wash it because I left the lid off it for 2 days, which paint doesn't like that. Okay, so I am stirring. That right now does not look very good. I'm hoping it's not from the water from the white, but it's not looking good at all. You can kind of see it looks kind of like chunky. We'll try it anyways. See what happens. The worst that happens, I just have to dump it back out. Or scrape it back off, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But whatever I do today, I can't get my hair covered in paint because I've got that Girl Scout fundraiser tonight that I have art in, and I've never been to it. And I guess some people really dress up, but I don't even really have dress up clothes. I wear jeans and my school spirit t-shirt every day at school, so I rarely have a need to dress up. I used to love dressing up. Not so much anymore. So, anywho, I can't get paint in my hair because of the thing tonight. Of course, I mean, I am one of the artists there, so I suppose if I had paint in my hair, it wouldn't be that out of the ordinary. I'm excited to go to see what it all is. I get to go free because I have art in it. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how we're going to get there. We had all the streets around us are closed they're doing a whole lot of construction, and we went to brunch today. My brother was in town, and a drive that's normally about 8 minutes took us 35 minutes, and we had to turn around like 3 times because everything was closed. And then I missed a turn, and then, then my husband and son were in the car, and then, y'all start arguing with each other. No, I said go right. No, go left. So that was fun. I almost texted my mom and was going to be like, just eat without us, because I'm pretty sure we're never going to make it there. Stuff's happening right here. Look at that. I'm torching it a bit because there's air bubbles everywhere. Ooh. I was afraid of that. Let's sit for a minute and let it react some more. You can see all of these big old cells popping up and moving and changing. So I don't want to tilt it again quite yet, because I want to let kind of nature take its course. And actually those white dots kind of calm down. I like this white threading, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's a chunk of something. I thought that was an air bubble. Oh, you know what that was? That was a, I think that was a chunk of unmixed gloss medium. I got a little lazy on the mixing because I was like, I want to pour. So got a little hurried. See how, okay, there is a ton of paint. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, watch closely. Oh, of course that one didn't do it. It's like, sells like crazy. Kind of concerned-ish what will happen right here. There is a lot of color underneath the white. Yeah, little fractals. I'm going to tilt it off towards me because I like the white, the negative space up there. So I don't want to ruin that. I think I can safely tilt it off this way while still keeping parts I like. I'm moving it quite slowly. You can tell this area, like it kind of, these are like silicone buildups. And I don't know if you've ever noticed them in your own paintings, but it kind of makes it, the paint not want to flow. It's almost like an oil spill. Okay, I'm doing a quick tilt. There we go. So I've been varnishing paintings with the Liquitex gloss varnish on the MDF, and I'm really liking the results because before I had only resined them, but I am liking the varnishing of them. This kind of gives me an idea of how thick this paint is, and there's quite a bit on there. Kind of erasing these. That sounds very weird. Well, I think I'll keep that little bit that's there. Wow, there's way too much paint on here. I did buy makeup sponges to soak it up, but of course they're upstairs. Sorry, you can hear my heater, it's really loud. It's really cold today outside. And I was really cold, but now that I've been down here, I've been packing some paintings for shipping, and I've been varnishing, and I've been on the go, so now I am kind of hot. I think I will cover this corner. And I'm taking my time, making sure that the paint goes where I want it to go. Some videos speed it up so fast, or they don't show you all of the tilting. So some of you, if you're new watching mine, you're like, why is she just moving it so slow? Well, that is why. Because I like to be in control of the paint as much as I can be. This tilting though, I'm liking this kind of latte-ish thing going on. It's pretty. I could have used like a quarter of the amount of paint. When I've watched these new videos with me sitting, I've noticed that it seems that you guys can see better, so I hope that you feel the same way. I am going to blow this part out a little. Ah, yay, the heater turned off. Just touching up the sides where I was holding it. So I've been looking at it this way. So when I zoom in, I'll turn it around for you. So there's the side. It's hard to see any of the iridescent, but I think once it dries, I'll be able to see a lot more. Oh, there's the top. I'm pretty pleased with this, and seems to have more character than the one underneath it. I really like this, in fact. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, click like. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye.